Why country music, people? Why? Why? Okay, first of all, why does Beyonce look like the rich auntie that showed up to the picnic, right? Because we all have a rich aunt that comes with the glasses on, who's, she don't even want to be there, but she's there. Shout out to Beyonce, who's on tour again all over the world, killing it with this tour. It's not my favorite, but it's still amazing. Beyonce's in the news because it's been 5 months since her album of the year Grammy win for Cowboy Carter, which I'm going to give her a round of applause because she did that. Was she the first black woman to win an Oscar? I mean, a Grammy for that?
For country?
Can we do that Google real quick? I think she's the first black woman to win for a Grammy for this award. She may be the only black person. What is it?
The first black woman to win Best Country Album with her country album, Cowboy Carter.
Congratulations, Beyonce, for continuing to break that glass ceiling. Well, she still has white folks in the country music scene all upset. Okay, and they're riled up. Now, at the Grammys in February, Beyonce won the coveted Album of the Year featuring Cowboy Carter, a country-inspired album, even though she should have got it for Lemonade. However, she was snubbed at the CMA Awards, the Academy of Country Music Awards, and the People's Choice Country Awards because they didn't want no black woman getting praise for singing a song and doing an album for a genre that we created. She also faced tons of scrutiny from white country fans and artists, resulting in the Recording Academy splitting Best Country Album into 2 categories following her win. Now, 4 months after B's win, the category was split into Best Contemporary Country Album and Best Traditional Country Album. Before the split, country artists like Luke Bryan commented on B's CMA Awards, and this is what he said. I'm all for everybody coming in and making country albums and all that. Everybody loved that Beyonce made a country album. Nobody's mad about it, but here's where things get a little tricky. If you're going to make country albums, come into our world and be country with us a little bit. She's probably the biggest star in music, but come to an award show and high five us and have fun and get in the family too. And I'm not saying she didn't do that, but country music's a lot about family. We get pissed at each other too. Let's be very clear. She performed with the Dixie Chicks. She had that song, Daddy Lessons on the Formation album, and she killed it. By the way, one of my favorite CMA performances because I Don't Watch You. And the fact that she brought our black eyeballs over to the platform so we could learn more about your world is what some of us do when we bring our cousins over to our other cousin's house who've never been over our cousin's house. That's just what family does. But it's almost interesting for you, Luke, to say you come in here doing our music when y'all came in here doing our music because this was our music. So again, I think history because, well, we know you erased it out of our schools. We know that people don't, we know you didn't want the slaves to have books and all that. You saying coming into is almost like saying, why y'all coming into our country when y'all...
But also when he said, "Oh, it's about
you
family."
Caught that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he kept saying
Did
hour. Yeah, the hour.
Well, we know you from Croatia, but do you know the history of this country?
I do.
Continue.
I was just gonna say it was the hour for me where he fucked up, and then when he was like, "It's about family. Country's about family." All her kids are in the show. Well,
she's from Houston, Texas,
and she's from Texas. Yeah, but like Rumi, like she's talking about it's about family. It's about family. Like the family's in.
He's saying it's about their white family, and that's part of the problem for me too because
correct.
They also like to publicly bash black people at the Country Music Awards. They have a history of doing that. When they talked about Obamacare, and they had a whole segment where they made fun of Obamacare on stage at the Country Music Awards, and it was a big joke.
Did they?
Yeah, it was, what's her name? Carrie Underwood? No? Yeah, making a big old joke about Obamacare. That's how they treat black people in that space. So you want us to come into your space, and you want her to come in and high five y'all. And
isn't Carrie Underwood the one that performed at Trump's?
Correct. And she's the one had this whole segment on the show where they made fun of Obamacare.
That's why her mic didn't work.
Period. And then you want her to come high five you guys when nobody said anything, when people are going on news shows saying, "Oh, those blacks, they just like to come and pee on everything like dogs," talking about Beyonce. So you want her to come high five you guys and sit in a space with you guys by herself? Like, no.
First of all, keep playing around and Miss Tina is going to kick your ass because Miss Tina is on the internet. Miss Tina, they need to take your phone away. You're entering the age where
I love
you're
her phone.
entering the age where you don't care anymore. And I'm getting nervous for you because she's a black woman from the South who is, you could tell she black, and she's tired of people. You've been bullying her daughters. And I'll even throw Kelly in there. You've been bullying them for years. Now, please don't talk about what I said because that wasn't bullying. That was critical. All right. Well, meanwhile, Billy Ray Cyrus defended Beyonce while congratulating all CMA Award nominees. He called out the controversial snub for Cowboy Carter, which hosted the song Two Most Wanted, featuring his daughter, Miley. Here's what he had to say. I was surprised to see Beyonce wasn't nominated. Her album was brilliant. Her single ruled, but she knows that. She doesn't need a trophy from the CMA or permission or approval from any of their judges. When y'all knock them out, y'all don't need no judge. Muhammad Ali. Even country music legend Dolly Parton, who Beyonce paid homage to for her rendition of Jolene, which is a classic, said that she was very honored about the cover, and here's what she had to say. That's all great compliment to me when somebody wants to do my songs in any version. That's all a great compliment to me when somebody wants to do my songs in any version. She's not going to sit back and say, oh, please don't take my man. She's going to kick some ass. Let me give you a round of applause, Dolly. We love you.
I love you.
Even how Dolly did the whole I Will Always Love You with Whitney, it became a bigger song with Whitney than it was for Dolly. But guess what? Dolly didn't care because at the end of the day,
Yep.
she got that coin, and Dolly is a businesswoman. That's why Dollywood making more money than all you broke Luke Ryans across the world. However, the criticism continues after country singer Gavin Adcock,
who did say hi cock earlier,
said Beyonce's Cowboy Carter ain't country music. Here's what he said 5 months after her big Grammy win and amid her massive world tour success.
One of me on the Apple Music country charts, and one of them's Beyonce. You can tell her we're coming for her fucking ass. That shit ain't country music, and it ain't ever been country music, and it ain't gonna be country music. We're about to play y'all some southern fucking rock. Y'all hit that shit, boys.
He also had this to say. Only been making music for 4 years and I'm living a dream. Got a sweet tooth, but I stay away from suckers. Thanks for the highest streaming week of my career. Don't mess with the Beehive, motherfucker. We got a cockpit. These clowns could cancel a Netflix subscription. Couldn't cancel a Netflix subscription. Do we care?
No.
Okay, let's just move on. Let me tell you something. Unstoppable force that nobody can handle. The woman is gonna go down in history as one of the greatest artist names to ever hang in any genre of any music. And I'm telling you right now, we saw what she was able to do with Renaissance. We saw Cowboy Carter. That rock album is coming. So rock fans either get ready for it, understand the Tina Turner histories of it all, just understand that this woman is doing amazing work of unifying the world through music because she's bringing black people into cowboy again. She's bringing black people into rock again. She's bringing rock and cowboy into hip hop because hip hop and R&B, because in her music, pop music, all that, she's creating a mix of lots of music for all of us to enjoy. But, not to mention she's doing it while raising 3 kids, being a wife, being a businesswoman, being a daughter, being vulnerable now, starting to show us a little bit of herself. And, I said to my friend the other day, I said, Beyonce would never be friends with somebody like me because I got a big old mouth and I be talking my stuff and this and that. And then I think about it. I ain't nothing but a younger male Miss Tina.
And the other thing I think that's pissing him off is she brought all of these black country artists who've been doing it for years into the spotlight.
Not to mention we did the banjo.
Yes, but she brought all of these young country artists who have been doing this for years and fighting to be seen and fighting to be heard, and they've locked them out of even being heard, and now everybody knows who all these artists are. Like, you want her to come high five. You guys don't even high five the people who have been there for years.
Oh, and this is the other thing. Why you guys be hating on her? I gotta give her this shout out. Y'all be hating on her. There was a video of an old woman that wanted free tickets to the Beyonce concert. And I posted it on my page and everybody reposted it. In case you missed it, take a look.
Look, Beyonce, we have supported you so much. No, we some poor ass niggas. But we done followed you. I'm 80-something years old. I don't know.
83.
I'm 83.
Okay, Grandma not only did that funny video, Beyonce and Miss Tina saw it. They gave her tickets to the show, and it went viral online. She posted a video. Take a look. And that right there is another reason why you will never, ever, ever, never, ever be able to hate on the queen.
All I know is her influence is so strong. I never, ever in my life would have thought I would have ever bought a cowboy hat. And when we went to Cowboy Carter, that was my first time I ever even tried one on. So
first of all, I had ended that segment, and you just
you were
run-on
okay.
sentence. Okay.
It was the book.
Anyway,
Now
we love you, Beyonce.